Ranganji is the son and Sishya of Mahatma Sri Sri Krishnapremi Maharaj, who is, I would say, one of the living masters today. People are in search of the living masters. So usually such masters are not available just like that in TV or anything. So they live their life, and that is where we can see Mahatma Sri Sri Krishnapremi Maharaj, who is a living master, a real epitome of bhakti. Not only that, of entire Sanatana Dharma, as we see. Tomorrow we are celebrating the birthday of Veda Vyasa as Guru Purnima. So he is somebody who has brought Vyasa Vijayam, written Veda Vyasa's complete history in a beautiful masterpiece that he had written, and also wonderful Sanskrit Granthams that he has done, maybe the Sri Vaishnava Samhita, the Dividesha Vaibhavam, or the Vrindavana Mahatmyam, and quite a lot on works he has done. So thousands and thousands of shlokas and kirtanas and all that he had offered to the world of bhakti is, in short, a living Chaitanya, a living Ramakrishna Paramhamsa that we have, Mahatma Sri Sri Krishnapremi Maharaj. And I am really blessed to sit and attend to his discourses, and also I was fortunate enough to learn a few things sometimes whenever possible from Sri Ranganji also, both earlier in my childhood and college days, and after coming to SVS also, he was one of our masters there. So I was privileged to learn from him. So I thought, the Shastra says, Gurum Prakashayet. So during this Guru Purnima, I felt it's my duty to have these wonderful sharings with my mentor, my master, Dr. Sri. I just spoke about Sri Sri Anna, Mahatma Sri Sri Krishnapremi Maharaj. So many thousands of people in the Bhakti tradition, it could be in the Sampradaya Bhajan tradition, and also, I would see sometimes somebody sitting in Tiruvannamalai Ramana Maharshi Ashram, but they would be hearing Anna's Pravachanam. Or it could be in Jnanananda Tapovanam there. Even at Shivananda Ashram in Rishikesh, I went there and I could see some of the sannyasis who were very well appreciating Sri Sri Anna. So his teachings have reached far and wide today, at this time. So I would like to know, you are fortunate to be his own son, and also you are his disciple also. So what others have to go and obtain, it is it is your own treasure which you have been blessed from the childhood days. So on this occasion of Guru Purnima, I would like to start from here to know about Mahatma Sri Sri Krishnapremi Anna Swamiji, who is your father and also the Guru.
An hour is not sufficient to talk on him. So let me focus on mainly two things. One, he is a very great synthesizer. You are talking about Samanvaya. He synthesized the great acharyas. Kali Yuga is privileged to have very great bhakti acharyas, starting from Shankara Bhagavatpada, and then Bhagavad Ramanuja Madhvacharya, and then Krishna Chaitanya Mahaprabhu Vallabhacharya, Hitahari Vamsha, Jnaneshwara, Sri Ramananda, and Sri Ramakrishna Paramahamsa. All these great acharyas, even though they have various different things in them due to their siddhantas, the common element that is found in them, the common spirit, is a pure devotion to the divine. This bhakti aspect and the nama sankirtana. So acharyeshvapi sarveshu taratamyam vina kalo shuddham bhagavatam dharmam jagrahat premiko guruhu. Among these great acharyas, without seeing without considering the differences in them, taking the elixir as bhakti is a very wonderful thing, for which he wrote a great grantha, that is Vaishnava Samhita, which narrates the different stories of these acharyas, highlighting their bhakti aspect. This is point number one. Second point, I wish to highlight his Divyadesha Kainkaryams. Divyadesha means the pilgrims, sacred spots that had the blessings of getting songs from compositions from Alvars. These are Divyadeshams. And the compositions of Alvars is called as Divya Prabandham. Every poem, all 4,000 poems are there in Divya Prabandham. all 4,000 poems, Sri Sri Anna has commented. Sri Sri Anna delivered discourse on all 4,000 poems. Already commentaries are available. Nambillai, Periyachambillai, their commentaries are available. And those commentaries also he highlights. And then his own Swapadesha, his own thought also he shares. In this way, he gave discourse, and those CDs are available. Those discourses he gave, he delivered for the Nalayara Divya Prabandham, and he renovated many Divyadeshams, many temples. These are two main contributions in my eyes of Sri Sri Anna.
And when you are telling about the Dividesham, I remember not just he had given the commentary of the Alvar's Pasurams, but he had written the Dividesha Vaibhavam, where in Sanskritam as one grantha, where all the Sthala Puranam of these temples in one grantha, which is his own thing. It's not just from collecting from different thing, but on his own words that he had composed Dividesha Vaibhavam, which is an epitome in Sanskritam itself. And not only that, based on the Alvar's Pasarams, he has also sung songs, Kirtanavali. I think if there is one person who has sung on all the Dividesham, probably that would be Sri Sri Anna. And many Shatakams, it would be Raghava Shatakam, Govinda Shatakam, Radhika Shatakam, Ranga Shatakam, Radha Madhava Shatakam, Yugala Shatakam, Kirtanavali, Geetavali, and Tirtha Shatakam, all those. I think it's a Sankirtana Sagara, Premika Sankirtana Sagara, thousands. So that's where I say in one that we see, you were telling about all these acharyas, whose life and message that Anna has brought the synthesis in the Sri Vaishnava Samhita, but all of them put together, plus, if we add, is equal to, I'd like to say that it is Mahatma Sri Sri Krishnapremi Anna that we have, and other than that, the Acharya Hridayam it could be, or, the Vrindavana Mahatmyam, Premika Ramayanam, and all the kavyas that we have, Janaki Vijayam or Rukmini Parinayam or, Radhika Vilasa Shambhu and such wonderful things. So, as you rightly said, to tell only Sri Anna's, only to tell the names of Anna's works, Granthams, not even talk about that. Only to tell that, we will take 1 hour. And in fact, during Anna's Sadabhishekam, 5 years back, so there was a 84 days celebration which was happening in Chennai, in Ayodhya Ashwamedha Mandapam. So every morning, all the Sishyas of Sri Sri Anna, including you and Hariji and all, were talking about his Granthams. So even every talk would be only a kind of overall giving a summary of each grantha. To go into that and talk itself, I think years will not be sufficient. And we were all very privileged to sit under him and hear his pravachana and everything.